Hey, what's going on guys? Adam here, and I tend to get a lot of people asking me what video gear do you recommend for someone who is just starting out on YouTube. So I'm going ahead and compile a list of 5 different items plus one bonus item that I think should be considered when going out and starting a YouTube channel. So item number 1 is of course going to be the camera, and the camera of choice is going to be the Sony Cybershot DS-CH300B, and this is a bridge camera, so it sits right between a pocket camera and a full-fledged DSLR camera. And the reason I've gone ahead and chosen the bridge camera is because I think it stands people in good stead if they choose to in the future to go ahead and upgrade to a DSLR camera, and it's not much more expensive than its counterpart, which is going to be the pocket camera, and it has a lot of features on it that would be found in a DSLR camera, although you do not get of course the mirror as well as the interchangeable lenses on the bridging camera, but you do get quite a lot of the features that will be found on a full-fledged DSLR camera. So I realize this camera only shoots in 720p, and I know that it's not always about the resolution of the camera, sometimes it can be more about the optics of the camera. That's why I went ahead and chosen Sony, because I know they make very good cameras when it comes to the internal optics. So item number 2, or more like items, I've gone ahead and actually chosen 2 items side by side. That is going to be the Blue Snowball and the Zoom H1. Now it really depends on what type of video you're going to be shooting with. So if you're someone who just goes ahead and shoots B-roll footage and then does all your audio afterwards, then I'll go ahead and recommend the Blue Snowball. Simply just hook up to your computer, then you're ready to go ahead and record your audio whilst playing back your video. Or if you're someone who likes to go ahead and shoot on camera like this for example, then I recommend the Zoom H1, because not only can you shoot without having to connect to your computer, but you can also shoot out in the field where you may not always be in your office. Now for these cameras you still have to go ahead and sync out the audio, but as I mentioned before, it's very simple. All you gotta do is simply clap your hands 3 times, then when you go ahead and go to your editor, you'll be able to notice those peaks on both the camera's audio and the microphone's audio. You can simply just sync the audio using the tracks from both the camera and the microphone. So item number 3 is going to be the headphones. And the headphones I've actually gone ahead and chosen, I've actually got them right here. They're going to be the JVC HA-RX300. Now these are a great sounding pair of headphones. They've got good highs, lows and superb mids, and above all they're really comfortable to wear as well, which is going to be very important if you're going to be editing for long periods of time. Always that comfort is key when you're editing, so these are fantastic pair of headphones, and I would definitely recommend these for someone who's going to be on a budget when it comes to playing back their audio. So number 4 is going to be your light, and I've actually gone ahead and chosen the Onsen 160 LED light panel. This is the cheapest light panel you can get, and it's probably the cheapest source of light you can get, apart from of course free daylight. But this is a fantastic panel for someone who doesn't want to go ahead and invest the extra money in buying a softbox for example, and it can simply mount on top of your camera or your tripod, which is going to be very convenient for a lot of people. And it takes 6 AA battery, which can be a bit daunting because it can really suck the life out of the batteries. But if you do have a Canon or Sony battery lying around that you happen not to be using, you can go ahead and use that in place of using 6 AA batteries. That can be very useful for people who have some spare batteries lying around and don't want to go ahead and use these 6 AA batteries. So number 5 is going to be the editing software, and no questions asked, I'm going to go ahead and recommend to you Sony Vegas Movie Studio 12. That is pretty much a fantastic piece of editing software for the price, and you pretty much get everything you're probably ever going to need when it comes to doing any YouTube editing. You're going to be getting all your filters, you're going to be getting all your text creations, you're going to be able to have 100 track lines, which is going to be more than enough for what you're going to be doing on YouTube. I think that's just going to be so convenient for a lot of people, and it really comes in at a very inexpensive price as well, of about £25 here in the UK. So that is pretty much why I recommend Sony Vegas. It is just so smooth, and it's just a really good program to go ahead and use. I would definitely recommend using Sony Vegas Movie Studio 12. And I think, I'm not quite sure now if Movie Studio 13 has been released, but definitely Movie Studio 12 is available for around about £22 to £25 here in the UK, and around about $35 to $40 over there in the United States. So the bonus mention is going to go to the Hammer portable tripod. While it's not the most exciting piece of kit on the list, it's definitely one of the most important pieces of kit, because when you're doing any sort of video work, even if it's not for YouTube, it is so important that you have yourself a tripod for that stability aspect. You don't want to go ahead and balance it on a table or a chair or anything like that. You really want to have the stability from a tripod. That is why the Hammer portable tripod is going to get the bonus mention. So these are the 6 items that I go ahead and recommend for you if you're just starting out on YouTube. These aren't the must-have items, just 6 items that I recommend for you to go ahead and choose or even to take a look at. And again, if you like this video, definitely be sure to give me a big thumbs up. And if you found this video useful and want to see more tech videos in the future, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and of course I'll see you guys in the next tech video. Bye for now.